What's going on, y'all? Psych Perspectives, giofvcks, and I'm in a talkative mood, surprisingly, today. But in this video, I'm just gonna call this "Just Say No." Just say N-O. No. No is a full, complete sentence. No. Okay? The reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of times in the getting to know people, dating, mingling, meeting friends, what have you, we are so, especially those of us that come from toxic, dysfunctional, narcissistic, mentally abusive households, and physically abusive households, they're just abusive. They're dysfunctional. They're toxic. Those of us that came from those backgrounds and those households, we have issues with boundaries. We don't have boundaries, or the boundaries that we have are very bad. Like, they're not good boundaries. Good boundaries protect you from toxic people and situations. So that right there lets you know you probably don't have many good boundaries if you grew up in a toxic situation and around toxic people to begin with. And the reason why I'm titling this video "Just Say No" is a lot of times we'll meet somebody and they already are showing us through their actions, through things that they do and say, how they behave, etc., that they're really not the person for us. But for some reason, and I'm guilty of this in the past, I used to do this a lot in the past, you already see that they don't meet your standards. They don't meet your expectations. They're really not somebody that you should even be talking to in the first place. Yet here you are, well, let me give them a chance. Well, give it some time. Well, let me give them the benefit of the doubt. And like I said in the previous video that's already been uploaded, red flags are hell no's, and you need to stop giving people the benefit of the doubt. They've already shown you that this isn't who you want. You already have your expectations. You already have standards. And this person doesn't meet those standards. They're not rising to your expectations. So stop talking to them. Cut it off early on so you can avoid wasting time. I mean, it's just that simple. It's easier said than done. And I will say, for me, as I'm going through this, having boundaries, reinforcing my healthy boundaries, and demanding respect, I'm going to be honest, those of us that aren't used to being direct, being assertive, speaking our minds, addressing the issue right then and there, and having those healthy boundaries, when you first start implementing these, it is going to come off like you're being mean. You might even feel that you're being mean. But it's called, you're respecting your energy, you're respecting your time, you're respecting yourself and your agency. And the minute I meet somebody, if they're not meeting my standards, I'm not going to waste my time. You don't have what I want, and I need to go talk to someone that does. And that's the same thing with the other person. If I'm not meeting their standards, I'm not meeting their expectations, they need to leave my ass alone. And I don't blame them for moving on and going elsewhere. Because again, if you're dating and you want to talk to people, you want to talk to people that you like. Stop talking to people that you don't like in the first place. If you want, and I mean, granted, are people superficial? Yes. A lot of our preferences are based in bigotry and ignorance. This is very true. I'm not even going to sit up and lie. It is. But at the same time, people have every right to their preferences, even if they are closed-minded and bigoted. Even if they're dysfunctional and toxic, they still have a right. You can't make somebody like you or want you. And that's the same thing. So the minute I meet somebody, like for example, and this is why I always use examples from the past to show where I went wrong and how hindsight is 2020, and ironically enough, it's 2020. But seriously, looking back in the past, you don't have a car, red flag. You don't have transportation, red flag. These were red flags. I'm not about to be, and I would sit up and say, I'm not about to be the taxi driver. I'm not finna be, and lo and behold, my stupid behind would be the taxi driver, because I would sit up and be like, well, at least he's nice. Oh, he responds. Oh, he talks. These are bare minimum. You should already be talking. You should already be communicating. These are nothing to be jumping up and down about. But again, when you don't know your worth, you lack self-esteem, you don't value yourself, you don't have self-confidence, you don't have boundaries, you are coming from dramatic experiences, toxic experiences, you've been used and manipulated your entire life, it's not surprising that the bare minimum you're excited about. You're head over heels for someone doing the basics. So, like I said, if a person can't communicate, red flag, I'm not interested. I would exit stage left so quick. I don't waste my time anymore. Because again, like I said in my previous video on stop allowing people to hurt you. That video is up if you want to check it out. Like I said in that video, what you won't do, somebody else will do. Okay? And what they won't do, somebody else will do. You people, including us, we are all replaceable. Nobody, and I'm just going to say this. I'm going to say it, and I don't care. It's 2020. Life is too damn short to be sticking around with somebody that makes your life a living hell. You're not happy. You're not fulfilled. You're not satisfied. It's constant problems and dysfunction and arguments and disagreements and inconsistencies. You're walking on eggshells. This is no way to live. You know, it's no way to live. And I'm a firm believer. No, the minute somebody is showing you red flags and inconsistencies, like Dr. Maya Angelou said, the minute somebody shows you who they are the first time, you need to believe them. Stop giving people all these opportunities to screw you over. It's played out. Because after a while, you're playing yourself. You can't get on here constantly complaining, niggas ain't shit, bitches ain't shit, you know, and we know, we've had, you know, so many of us know about narcissism, yet still continue to participate in situations to get played. You have to put up the healthy boundaries, okay? You have to reinforce them. You have to start demanding respect, okay? And yes, you call it being mean and cutthroat. I call it being direct and not wasting my own time, okay? You just aren't what I'm looking for. Just like I wasn't what he was looking for. Apparently, you feel me? And we need to just get comfortable with the fact that you're going to get rejected. Everybody's not going to like you. And that's okay. That's actually okay. In fact, it's good that way because you're not supposed to like everybody. You're not supposed to be liked by everybody. And on top of that, it's not your job. You're not here for other people's validation. Validate yourself. Okay, but again, when we grow up in these toxic, dysfunctional environments, we're taught that it's our responsibility to be liked. Hence why so many of us become people pleasers in the first damn place. You know, we're on this goose chase, of ass kissing and changing our personalities and moods and walking on eggshells and doing whatever it takes to be liked and received by others. And the people that we're trying to be liked and received by don't even care about us, don't respect us, don't love us, don't support us. So there's no reason for us to be doing all of this in the first place. So, like I said, if the person isn't meeting your standards, it's okay to cut them off. It's okay to end it. You know, there's no reason to continue wasting your own time and energy. And then when you get hurt or let down or end up settling, now you're holding all of this resentment and anger, and now you're the one that's bitter. This could have been avoided by off rip. He, she, they ain't doing what you want, isn't bringing nothing to the table that you need or you expect, isn't a part of your standards, then kick their asses to the goddamn curb and stop wasting your time. Anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comment box below. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay careful and vigilant out here, y'all. Be safe. I'm out.